3, 2, 1, and we are live here.
Live on the fly.
Live at the Airbnb in
Queens, right?
Queens, Flushing.
That's like the last station on the 7.
Last station on the 7. It's basically Chinatown, to be honest. Yeah. I just did groceries in a supermarket that smelled from the second you walk in till the other end of the supermarket smelled like feet.
And you know what's funny is that you actually bought steak from there.
I bought steak. I had
ate it.
And
rabbi.
Maybe my last steak, guys. Maybe my last episode on the Off Balance.
Yeah, why? Because you might have got
Corona.
We gotta speak about Corona.
Speaking of Corona, Third Coast canceled, guys.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. So they canceled the event like I think a couple days ago.
Yeah. So the listeners, let's give you a quick rundown. There was a card, Third Coast Grappling. It was a huge card, amazing. Like the lineup was just sick. Now, let's give you guys a little bit of context of what happened. So our teammates competed on SubStars.
Yeah, SubStars. So we had Ethan Curlinston and Nicky Ryan.
Two of
our good friends.
Gordon,
yeah, he was headlining actually.
Yeah, headlining it, Gordon. And basically what happened, the guy blew his load a little too quickly. I don't think he planned it out the way it should have been. And basically he declared bankruptcy and none of the athletes got paid.
Yeah, so Nicky and Ethan were showing me they have bought a check from SubStars. I won't say the amount because it's personal, but they were showing me they both have the checks and they try to put it in the bank and they got like a tag on it saying like it bounced back.
Yeah.
So the guy didn't pay any athletes or not all of them, whatever.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. We're not saying right now that Third Coast did that because that's not what happened, but they released a statement basically saying that in the light of like the coronavirus that's spreading across the world, whatever, they want to create a local only tournament instead of international tournament. So the card was crazy. There was Gordon versus Patrick Gaudio and headlining.
Insane card
from the start.
Yeah.
You versus Servio Tullio, right? Ethan versus Gio Martinez.
Yeah.
Michael Perez versus Wagner Hosha. Who else? Lucas Valente versus JT Torres.
Pat Downey versus
Nicky Rod.
Basically, guys, the point of these past 3 minutes is plan accordingly and don't try to jump. If you're a promoter listening to this, a smart thing to do is basically what the guy from Grapple Fest told me. He's like, listen, our main events have been, picked. We have a couple of big names, and we will not be able to pay whatever amount you want, which is, in my opinion, the best thing you can say to an athlete instead of lying to him.
Like SubStars.
Yeah.
That's what they did. They were like, even Ethan, he was telling me, he was talking to the guy negotiating about the salary. And the guy was just like, whatever amount he told him, the guy was like, yeah, no problem. I'll pay you that.
Whoa.
Like, that's a major red flag.
Red flag, guys.
Because, like, where does that money come from?
Yeah.
He was hoping that the pay-per-view would, like, pay him back or something, it was basically a Metamoris kind of shit again.
Yeah.
But we haven't seen that since Metamoris.
Yep.
Might be coming back. Fucking greedy promoter.
Well, listen, the sport is being cleaned up, man. I think there's a positive to everything, and the positive about this is we just see the promotions that are doing it right. And by doing it right, I mean that I've been in the game for a while, that put on event after event.
Grapple Fest is a good example.
Grapple Fest, Fight to Win.
Yeah, Fight to Win.
Seth Daniels delivering.
Yeah, we'll go on that after. I just want to go back on Third Coast, like what we were saying.
And Polaris, sorry, before I forget.
Polaris
has been around for a while, man. And then, like, you can just tell that these guys are a lot more cautious the way they do their events.
Yeah, they pick, like, you don't need to have all the best guy in the world on one card.
One show, yeah.
Do 10 cards and, like, make them headline over time. People will watch. Consistency is way better than a one-time blow your load, right?
And that
Same thing in the gym.
Same thing, exactly. That applies to everything.
You don't go fucking crazy in the gym and then you can't train for a week.
Exactly.
No.
Yeah.
You train consistently. It's the same fucking thing.
You don't inhale your plate of food. You enjoy every bite and you chew and you breathe, which is basically something I don't do at all, by the way. I'm saying it, but I'm terrible. I eat really fast. And I love eating. But anyways, next,
Well,
what are you gonna say?
Yeah, I was about to say like about Third Coast Grappling. The thing is, we're not saying Third Coast. That's what they did because actually they talked about the coronavirus. They said they wanted. Maybe they're using that. Maybe not. Like because there's people online talking about the fact that they might be using this excuse to like counter like the cost it would be like
Yeah.
because it's local now. It's smaller. They
Yeah.
don't have to spend as much. But
hear you.
let me say this though. If they're doing that, it's better than not paying athletes.
Definitely.
That's for sure.
Definitely.
And if not, let's say like they decided really for coronavirus, whatever, man. They're doing it. There still is a show in Houston this Saturday. I think it's William Tackett versus someone in a no time limit.
I'm not sure, man. I'm
That's
not sure.
That's a headlining, yeah.
I'm not sure, man. I just like you said, man. It's still the fact that he's pulling back a bit is good. Better than putting yourself in big trouble.
Yeah, like SubStars.
Yeah.
You don't want to end up like SubStars.
Yeah. It's like basically being in a relationship you don't want to be in anymore. And then just confronting whoever you're with and then just...
guys, dating advice
from Tasmania. Get some.
Make sure to buy his book about dating advice.
Dating advice for dummies. Releasing.
I have a question for you.
Dropping soon.
Actually, my question, I know the answer already, but probably the listener they'll probably know by now, but for those of you who don't know, what's happening with the match with you and Sergio, Ethan and Taza, Ethan and Gio, and those matches? Yeah, they're getting moved, right?
So, Modolfo pulled some strings. The fucking legend saved the day.
Modolfo, we're talking about.
Mo Jassim, head organizer of the ADCC, just crushed it. Teamed up with a bunch of great sponsors: Betty, Seth, Mo himself, and basically our matches are moved from Houston. Yep. They moved to Dallas, and now we're competing.
Fight Dallas, to win 138, I believe, right?
Mad respect to my opponent Sergio, for Gio, for Wagner, Mike, all these guys.
Everybody.
Short notice, being moved to another city is not easy, but the guys are making it happen.
Everybody said yes. Everybody's down to throw down.
And even yourself is jumping in.
Yeah, exactly. I want to, actually, Fight to win. I'll be on. I have a match. Because I was supposed to go and watch you guys compete and maybe get a spot, whatever.
Yep, exactly.
Ended up being moved. I was like, what the fuck is going on? So Modolfo sent a nice text to Seth Daniels. And he was like, get this guy in. He's like fucking exciting to watch. Yep. So shout out to Mo for that. Helping me out. Betty helped me out too. She knows a couple of people running Fight to Win. As usual, she's running Roll Forever and fucking... running the management now. We're so grateful to be surrounded by such great people that look after the athletes and the growth of the sport. It's refreshing, and listen, the more time goes, the better everything's gonna get. I feel we're turning a corner, and I feel like the best is yet to come from us, from our sponsors, from our team, from everybody surrounded by us. I'm so stoked to compete with you and Ethan on the same card. It's going to be a nice night, man. It's stream on Flow Grappling, by the way, guys. So I think the lineup will come out very soon. You guys will see it by the time this podcast is out. Yeah. We're gonna be doing a lot of promotion. We're gonna be doing a lot of posting. Yeah. So you guys know what, when, how it went, and then the next episode is probably gonna be a breakdown. So I'm pretty fucking pumped. Yeah, breakdown, and we'll talk about what happened that night. Dude, it's crazy how things happen, man. Like, I remember coming back from Fanatics and then just talking to Betty, and she's like, so what's the deal for you? How are you going to prepare for that camp and everything? I told her, listen, I'd like to be in the city, mix it between, being in the city and being at Nikki's. Yeah. And I was like, yo, you better come. You got to come. You got to drop by. So Betty messaged me, and she's like, yeah, Taza's staying in the city. He's got a place. Obviously, she helped us out for having a place in Queens, and she's like, would you like to maybe go in New York City, get some training before like going to Texas with the guys? And then I wasn't sure because I was coming back from I'm fine now, but I was coming back from an injury back then, and I was like, oh, maybe I stay in Montreal, like it's safer. And then I woke up in the morning, and I'm like, fuck this shit, I'm going, man. Next thing you know, you're on Fight to Win, man. Now I'm on Fight to Win. Yeah. I've been training and learning so many stuff with you and all the guys. It's so nice. Training at Nikki's at Brunswick with Nikki and Ethan. And we spent the weekend at Nikki's. It was dude, the vibe is so chill, man. I'm going to miss that. Yeah, you're going to miss it because everybody's moving, right?
Everybody's moving.
That's the big thing.
End of the month, things are gonna be.
Did you guys talk about it on the last podcast, or not really?
Yeah, we talked about it a bit.
But now it's like the end of an era, actually.
End of a chapter, man.
It's crazy. So we've been training, especially Ethan and Taza have been more in New York City than myself.
Yeah.
But I've been in and out as much as I can, and we've been staying with Nikki in New Jersey.
Yeah.
Nikki Ryan for a long time.
It's been years.
Years of like, just like being the group of guys together in Jersey. It's fucking far from New York City.
Listen, there's something about being surrounded by people doing the exact same thing as you and being on the same page.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Friday night, we're tired. We're fucking not doing anything. Let's go train.
Yeah, exactly.
It's End of the week, we're tired. Everybody's gonna go train. You don't want to be that guy sitting
saying no. I don't want to go train.
And or they all leave.
Yeah, and then you feel like a fucking
waste man.
Like a big waste man. If everybody goes train, and you're not,
mm-hmm.
you can't sit in the house alone.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, all right, I gotta go. Maybe you'll go light, but you have to go fucking train.
Listen, I'm sure we're gonna figure something out. Like, what's it called? I'm looking for apartments, and then listen, we mentioned dating. I'm on apartment websites, and it literally feels like Tinder. You know, you hit up one of the people trying to rent the house. They get back to you fast. You guys are going back and forth, and they stop answering.
It's just like Tinder.
It's just like Tinder, man.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's the same.
So right now you're on website looking at apartment
websites. Yeah. Every website there is, man.
I've seen you do a couple of calls. You've been on that for a couple of days now, like nonstop.
I might be spending too much time on it.
You're basically grappling or calling apartments right now.
Yeah. I'm going to
swiping left or right.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to Jersey route, man. I'm not gonna stay deep into Jersey, but I want to stay close to the path.
You don't want to stay hillbilly Jersey.
No, like thank you. Mickey's. No, thank you. I mean, listen, it was great while it lasted. It was awesome training at Gary's at night. Sick, it was sick training. You get to ask questions. You have room to wrestle. You can do whatever you want. But I believe that routine will be so much more efficient and effective. I think we're gonna go way further once we all live close to the city, and then we can go back to doing the morning sessions at Henzo's. So the volume of training itself is perfect. You know, you get days where you do doubles, days where you do singles. You can do your conditioning. It's going to be it hopefully will be easy for me to go in and out of the city. It'll be like a 30-minute commute.
That would be the best.
That's the dream,
so
man.
Easy.
That's a dream. And like it's not trying to live a glamorous life right now. I'm trying to just find a place where I can have a routine, where I know. All right,
looking for a room, basically.
Looking for a room. That's it. Yeah.
If ever you guys know something about help out Taza with his Tinder apartment research.
Yeah. And it's not like Bumble where ladies can make the first move. No. You gotta chase it.
Go in.
You gotta chase it. Yes.
Oh man, I'm gonna miss going at Nikki's. You were saying like about being the group of people. You're just getting back to that. It's like, you know how like motivation. It's like being self-motivated is not always enough because sometimes you kind of crack down. You know, you're tired. And you feel you're tired. Or sometimes you're like, fuck that. Nothing's working. You don't know why. You know, there's weeks like this.
Yeah, dude, for sure.
Days like you feel like shit. But when you're with a group of guys and you all have the same goal, you know why you're working. Yeah.
If you're out there,
it's the best, man.
Find people with the same goals as you. I'm telling you, it makes such a big difference
and creates a bond. Like just like. Dude, the amount of fun we had this weekend.
Yeah, it was great.
I was like, I've cried of laughter at least 10 times with you and Ethan. And just Nikki being Nikki, like playing Fortnite is hilarious.
Yeah.
Just Nick Ortiz.
Trish, Carly.
Gluten-free
Nick.
Yeah.
Big Fat Loaf Carly.
Oh, yeah, man.
Trish, dude, the legend, our sponsor.
Yeah. So what's happening is Ethan and Nikki are moving to Gordon's. Gordon just bought a huge fucking house. But it's a bit further in Jersey, right?
It's deep into Jersey.
So you're looking to like stay like closer to the city.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good.
To be honest, the main priority for me is the commute. Getting in and out of the city. Especially out.
With the traffic and everything.
Traffic and everything. The PATH train is good, man. I think it's a quick in and out, and then it's not expensive. It's $275. It's basically like taking the subway.
That's pretty cheap actually compared to like from where we're going from
Mhm.
Jersey.
Yeah.
It's pretty expensive every day, you know.
And like honestly, with that move, a lot of good things are gonna happen. First of all, I'm gonna save a shitload of money.
Yeah.
Because traveling left and right is not cheap. I'm gonna save money on food. I'll
Yeah.
have a kitchen. I'll have a
Because you can
fridge.
cook at home.
Meal prep for the
Meal
week.
prep.
Meal preppy.
What are you gonna do for meal prep?
Bro, just the way you've been seeing me eat: steak, salmon, eggs, standard food,
protein and fat.
I'm learning how to cook slowly but surely around
get
you,
salt or a bit of salt in there.
No salt. You were staying at an Airbnb. There's not a grain of salt. I'm like, it's impossible.
You know what's funny? What's the best? Taza's like, he's cooking his steak, and he's like, oh man, I should ask the neighbor for salt. I'm like, yeah, just go, man. He's like, he's finished cooking the steak, and he's like, yeah, fuck it, I'm going. So takes his courage, go outside, knocks on the door, and he's like, can I get some salt? And I don't know, they're not answering to you. What happened?
What happens is I was a little nervous because I put my ear against the door to listen what's going on. It's I think they're Chinese and they're just like screaming at each other. So I'm like, oh boy, bad timing to ask for salt. So I come back and then I taste my steak and it just tastes like nothing. It's
just fat.
It's just chewing on something or chewing on fat. I'm like, no, it's got to be done. So I knock very gently and I hear her running over. All right, there we go. Here it comes. She opens the door. I'm like, hey, listen, I'm staying here temporary, like it's an Airbnb and, there's no salt. She's like, oh, just go downstairs. There's a mini market. By the way, the mini market was closed when I went downstairs. Yeah, of course. There's a mini market. You should just go and get something. And I'm like, okay, thank you. I go back in, and then as soon as I close the door, I hear her knocking on the door. Open the door. She's there with a roll of toilet paper. She's like, here, in case they're closed, at least you'll have something.
I was dying.
I think she misunderstood.
I was dying, man. Just thinking about it, it's hilarious. You go and ask for salt and you receive toilet paper.
Get some.
Yeah.
Hey, wipe your ass! Wipe your ass!
Oh my God.
She knows I'm gonna get diarrhea from that steak.
She knows where you bought it.
Yeah, she knows where I got it from. Hey, wipe your ass!
Oh my God. You know what's funny too?
I'm sure there's sodium in there.
Yeah, probably, man.
For sure there's
I was telling Tessa, I'm like, just bring back the toilet paper and tell her you need salt. And he's like, fuck it. Takes the toilet paper, put it in the restroom, and he's like, we'll have more now. We'll
just have more toilet paper. I'm sure we'll put that toilet paper to good use.
She's probably super happy because she's like, oh, I helped them out.
Yeah, but listen,
that's better than nothing.
Letting somebody help you sometimes, you're doing them a favor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Some people need it. Yeah. I think I did her a favor. Yeah. Taking her toilet paper.
That was such a good moment. I'm just here sitting behind my computer witnessing that.
Yeah. Well, listen, it's nice of her definitely to hook us up with
fair play, man.
Some toilet paper.
I was just trying to understand if like she heard salt, how do you bring like toilet paper?
But not only that, I did the signal of like with my hand, like body language, like pouring salt on some imaginary plate,
like something
dumping out, bear dumpage.
Oh my God, man.
Yeah, it was good. Listen,
that was hilarious.
I just went down to Dunkin' Donuts. I got myself a everything bagel, toasted.
How is it? I never had a bagel from there. How is it?
Listen, there's sodium in it. Bad, right? That's good.
You just wanted sodium.
I just needed something.
Trying to get bigger?
To seal the deal. Actually, I'm trying to maintain right now.
Yeah.
I'm like walking around between 180, 185.
And your match is at
185.
185.
Day before weigh-in.
Oh, day before
weigh-in. Servinho gonna show up nice and...
Yeah. He's a big boy.
Nice and pesado. Yeah, no problem, man.
So Sergio did 77 at ADCC? Like,
how the hell he dropped to 77 is beyond my comprehension.
That's crazy.
Madness. He's a huge, big man.
Yeah, he is a big man.
Yeah.
What was the match he had?
He had a match versus Wagner.
That was his first match? Yeah. Oh,
first and only match.
He got subbed, didn't he?
He got armbarred.
Yeah, that was a sick match.
It was a sick match.
Crazy.
Yeah. Listen, man, this is a good match for me.
Yeah, he's dangerous.
It will open up doors to call out people, to get matches against big names.
Yeah, and you just subbed two big names.
Yeah, it was
like PJ Barch and John Combs, and Ethan by Wristlock.
Ethan by Wristlock is definitely the highlight.
I think that's the highlight of your last tournament at BJJ Fanatic.
For the listeners, guys, there's an instructional that dropped. I dropped the leg lock instructional on Grapple Arts. Now, this instructional, guys, it's great. If you're green with the legs, like single leg X, transitions, false X, reaping,
If you want to learn the system, like the start of the system, right?
just have a very good idea of leg locks and transitions and counters. Very good stuff. But those of you who have an idea of what jiu-jitsu is like, it never stops evolving. Things never stop popping out. Transitions never stop being created and adjusted and just being done better. So
it's crazy, right?
When I get back to TriStar next week, I'll be filming another instructional about backstepping, about inverted.
Yes, that's what we were talking about last time we had a podcast together in Montreal. We're talking about instructionals which for us we're dropping.
JujiClub.com.
Yeah, it's coming up.
Yeah.
The first one's gonna drop soon, and it's the one I made.
Okay.
I'm actually finishing the editing right now.
Yes.
Armbar escapes.
Yeah.
You guys will see all the different way to escape an armbar.
Hey guys, there's nothing better than being comfortable in the bot spot.
Yeah, I agree,
and
man.
This again, I've repeated this, and I'll say it again and again and again and again. Preparing for different competitions, you have to work on different like skill sets.
Yep.
EBI, I mean, if you're playing to submit and not just playing to go to overtime, I think preparing for overtime is very beneficial for you. Your back attacks will become better. Your back defense, you're attacking the arm bar, you're defending the arm. It's just such a fucking huge bonus being comfortable in these positions.
Yeah, it's just like it makes you confident.
Yeah.
At the very least. Mm-hmm. And so let's say like you're in a match, you fuck up, and someone ends up on your back.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're confident because you've been like there in the gym every single day doing rounds. You know?
100%.
So yeah, we'll drop soon our instructionals online. You guys we'll talk about it more.
They're gonna be dropping soon. But aside from that, April's gonna be a busy month for both of us.
Yeah, absolutely. So what do we have first?
We have a lot of EBI style competitions. First up, there's on the 11th of April. We're both going to Ohio.
Yeah, King of the Mat
Grappling. Check them out. They're putting up an event with 10K prize money.
It's amazing, man.
10K prize money. Brother, I'm going in there with fire lit under my ass.
Yeah, same. So we're gonna be on both sides of the bracket.
Yeah.
And
there's some good guys in there. There's
Dante
Leon, reigning champ. There's Dan Martinez, Alan Sanchez.
Yeah, he's been winning a couple of stuff.
He's that's his rule set. He's good at it.
Yeah, and he actually won Nogi Worlds too.
Nogi Worlds at a different rule set.
I know, interesting, man.
Savage.
He can do it all.
Yeah, and then the week after, very similar lineup, not exactly the same guys, but we're going to be on the Zapatero.
Yeah, the week right after it.
In Florida.
The 18th. Yeah, Zapatero, 185 again. So both tournaments are at 185
185. Well, you know what that means. We don't need to worry about dieting. We need to be clear.
No, I need to gain weight because I'm a small dude.
Just keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep eating garlic pies and burgers. You should be good to go.
Lifting weight.
Eating, sleeping a lot. Sleep, man.
That's the key, man.
That's the key, guys. I'm telling you, the sleep. Sleep in. Yeah, you're an athlete. You should sleep and recover and rest properly.
So just so people know, Zapatero will be an EBI style tournament, but there's a couple of modification in the rules. So first of all, the EBI overtime, if you dominate the guy the whole time and it's not even competitive, which happens sometimes, right? In EBI
all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, because the guy's just defending and he's like, all right, I can't sub this guy, but I'll go to OT. And I might sub the guy.
Oh, no way.
Well, if that happens, you win the match.
Fuck, I love this.
Yeah, I love Josh Leduc.
Leduc.
Yeah, Leduc.
I miss that guy so much.
We're going to see him soon, man.
We're going to see him soon. Kick it with him somewhere in Florida.
Some Hellbilly Central in Florida.
Yeah,
I have some crazy story with that guy.
Some sad place in Florida we're going to be going to.
Dude, I have some crazy story from Nashville with
that guy. We're going to win a freaking AK or what was it?
No, so it's, AR-15. That was the gun he made.
It was in like some convention center with Harley Davidson expo.
And the winner of the tournament had like a cash prize and AR-15.
And like
it's basically an assault rifle.
Custom made cowboy leather knee-high boots to go with it. Yeah.
Our teammate won it. Matthew Tesla, actually.
Matt Tesla and Jason Rell made it to the finals. It was a great event.
Hilarious.
Craig Jones got, I believe he got armbarred in OT by Tesla.
Oh, that's hilarious. No way.
Craig Jones, get some. Dude, it was great having him today, man.
Yeah, it's good good that he's back now in New York.
Having Craig back is a different style, a different kind of game,
And he comes up with a lot of new stuff all the time.
Every time he has something, I'm like, bro, thank you very much.
We learned so much with
you
him.
go see Gary, same. You go see Nikki, you go see Jason Rao. You go. God. It's like this is why I'm moving, because I'm not living here full time and I'm improving like crazy. Just imagine living there, routine, day in, day out, in the city, training, like healthy, proper, consistent, amounts, volume of training. Like, sky's the limit, guys. I'm telling you.
That's where I have to go, man. That's why I'm coming back. That's why I'm going as much as possible.
And then listen, once I get more comfortable, man, hopefully we can go back to the Jersey style life where we could get a big place where it's not gonna cost us crazy amounts of money to live all together. I think it's feasible.
Yeah, definitely.
I think it's gonna be a little phase of settling in. Figuring out expenses, figuring out, seminars.
You're testing the grounds right now.
Yeah.
Like, you're seeing how can you, because obviously you can make money with seminars, cash prices, all that stuff together. And then, seeing if you can, you don't want to be, paycheck by paycheck. You know what I mean? Where, at each end of the month, you're like, oh, fuck, I might be losing money. No, you want to be comfortable.
Yeah.
Or, if you can save up every month, then you're like, okay. It can only go up from there.
Honestly, I did that mistake ADCC camp, man. I don't want to put the blame on anybody. I made a bad investment with a bad person who ended up, being a con artist. So that put me in the negative. And on top of that, I was coming back from surgery, praying for ADCC, and I had 3 months to go from 0 to being
100.
rated ADCC. I was rewatching my match yesterday, man, and it wasn't a bad match. When I look at it,
it's not.
Holes here and there, but the best is yet to come, guys. I'm telling you.
The thing is, ADCC, like I said yesterday when you were watching the match, I'm like, this is the first match for you in more than a year.
Yeah, dude.
Coming back from a big surgery, for sure. Don't expect to fucking win it.
I was hoping I could be that fucking.
I know.
God on earth.
Michael Jordan or something. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. It's you went there. The worst was that.
Yeah.
Now it only goes up. Now.
Yeah, dude. It's true.
Proof is you're showing at Fanatics was good.
Yeah.
Now you have another competition this weekend. You feel good. In the gym, you feel fucking good.
Yeah.
And it's just up from here. And man, you're early in your career too. Mm-hmm. We're both early in our career.
I hear you. I wonder sometimes, what if I didn't do ADCC? How would the recovery would have been any different? We don't know.
Maybe smoother in a certain way.
Maybe, yeah.
But at the same time, the worst was that. You went through a fucking retard camp.
Yeah, crazy.
For
crazy camp.
For months going hard.
Bro, it was
out of surgery.
I was limping, days where I had doubles, I would limp to the gym.
That's fucking insane.
My leg was so shot, tired.
Then you competed at the biggest event.
It was
possible.
Sick. Yeah.
It was nice. Mm-hmm. You had to let down because of that. After you were like, fuck, I put so much time, so much energy, but then you just come back from it.
Yeah.
And now you're on the tear, and it's just gonna keep going.
Yeah, there was some kind of a dry spell. I had to, bring it back financially, go from red to 0 and then back in the positive where, I can have a sustainable lifestyle where I'm also saving money and looking forward and, planning for bigger things ahead. And
guess what? You did it, man.
I don't want to pull a SubStars and just blow my load and be broke and declare bankruptcy.
Yeah, exactly.
You want to be,
Yeah, you know what? It's at the level you're at and at the level I'm at, I feel like that's one of the reasons why I'm not all in on New York right now. Because I'm not at the same level as you yet.
Yeah,
but
getting there.
Yeah, I'm getting there. But me making money, I make it and I make it good, but not in the same way. It takes a bit more work still. Yeah. And then the more I get better, the more I compete, then you can start settle.
Yeah, it's talking to Craig, and he's he's affording an apartment with X amount. I'm like, that's sick.
Yeah, but he worked his ass off since ADCC. He hasn't been in New York since ADCC. No. Why? Because he want to be able to afford that lifestyle. Mm-hmm. So he went on a seminar frenzy.
Yeah, yeah. And he's accomplished a bunch too, so that kind of tells you
silver medalist at ADCC, man.
Don't settle with what you have. There's always better, and then the better you get, the more comfortable your life will be.
Yeah.
and the better you'll be able to do, having less to worry about.
And I feel like here's another thing. It's like you're saying like I was in the red and everything, but at the same time, when you were in that camp at ADCC, you were investing all that money you were losing.
Everything.
You're investing it in yourself because you got better.
Oh, yeah.
You learned like a lot of stuff about like how to manage your finance and everything.
Oh,
and
yeah.
learned so much things, jiu-jitsu, finance, whatever.
Yeah.
But then you come back and now you're like, okay, I don't want to be like that. For a fact, I don't want to be in the red. So what can I do to not be?
Yeah.
And then you figure it out. You go out there, you do seminars, you compete. Now it's working, man.
Yeah, there are things set up that I could be a little less stressed about the situation and everything, but for sure it's gonna be a lot more smooth than the move that I had last year in Harlem, dude. Like even the apartment, everything. I found the apartment. I got it 4 days before I was like homeless in New York.
Wow.
Yeah, I went on Roomie, and I was like, I need anything. So I ended up paying a lot for something that was shit.
Because you were Harlem. You had to do it.
Yeah, and it wasn't the nice part of Harlem. It wasn't like I wasn't like next to Whole Foods. I was next to Popeyes, and there was a 24-hour deli downstairs. Summertime, guys with like their their beach chairs with their big speaker blasting it. I gotta wake up at 6:30, go do double session. Listen, when you look at it now, it's good memories.
Of course,
all those memories are great.
What a struggle, man! At the time,
they're the best.
Yeah, but that's why, like, you want to be now. You don't want that.
No.
So you're setting your path for it, like your finance and everything. And like money is not a bad thing. Money buys you peace of mind and freedom.
For sure.
So when you're like comfortable, you can just you have your place. You can commute, and then you can focus on training.
Yeah.
When you're focusing on fucking making money,
you're
not focusing on getting better, and it sucks. It's not good, man.
Dude, the top priority for me is I had a switch, man. I was talking to Betty. She's like, listen, you worry about getting better.
Yeah.
And the rest will fall into place.
She's the best.
Gordon told me something similar too when I was at the MoCamp. I was telling him, listen, I'm gonna try this, I'm gonna try that, I'm gonna do this. I'm like, why don't you just try to get good at jiu-jitsu? And it clicked. I was like, fuck.
He's so right.
If fucking Gordon's telling me that,
Yeah, and Gordon, guess what? He's doing something right, isn't he? He's a millionaire. He's buying a nice house.
Yeah.
And it's not like
multimillionaire.
Yeah, multimillionaire. And it's not like, oh, it's a bad thing. No, it's a beautiful thing for us because we see that guy that we knew when he was just like regular Joe, trying to get better, and he made it.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Is often I feel with jiu-jitsu, because it's not like a high-paying job. Obviously, it can be. Like I said, it could be like ways. Like it could be. But at first, when you do it by passion.
Yeah.
Mostly. But if you lose that side of passion and you're like, all right, I want to like make all the projects, but you forget to get better because that's what's going to make you able to do projects.
Your projects will take off so much in such a better way the better you are. You know what I mean?
Of course.
So yeah, just recentering the the priorities and the objectives and the long term and all that. Definitely top priority to keep in mind. And we'll see. We'll go from there, man. Step by step. I think by next month, in a couple of episodes, you guys you'll be hearing more about the move and how it's going financially and how we're doing. It's looking good,
Yeah.
It's definitely looking good. I'm looking forward. I mean, listen, I'm not gonna disappear from Montreal. I'll make an appearance,
of course,
every now and then. Go back to Mizu.
But for yourself, it's like that's the move right now. Like to get better, like Gordon told you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know for myself, I need to be there more often. It's the same.
I had a lot of projects in mind, man. Scramble Canada was one of them. This podcast is one of them.
Yeah.
Right now, and these what's it called? These projects are
they're still running.
They're still running, right?
Yeah. There's ways to like. What you don't want is like have so many projects, and then you can't commit to all of them, so they all become like kind of crappy projects.
You're half-fasting everything.
Yeah. But look, your first project is getting better at jiu-jitsu and competing.
Top priority.
That's number one.
Yeah.
Then on the side, like you have like the podcast, you have the Scramble Canada, you have like these things, and like your seminars, and that will like bring you to the world, bring you money, or whatever you're doing. I have a few projects on the side too. I'm doing, I'm doing like a website. I'm doing like I'm editing my own fucking videos for my instructional. But training is first, then it comes.
Yeah, definitely. Once you realign your objectives and you figure out what you actually want, things will become so much more clear in your mind, and you just gotta take action from there, man.
Yeah, but it's not always easy though. Like, cause struggling when you struggle at the moment, it could be financially, it could be emotionally, whatever. Okay, the kind of struggle. There's so many of them.
All day.
But when you struggle, sometimes you think there's no end, man. You're like, oh man. Like, am I gonna ever make it? I'm sure you felt like that a bit at some point.
100%, man.
Like when during your ADCC camp, you're like, you check your finance and you're like, fuck, it's like a burden. But but when you make it out, then it's not too bad.
Oh, after ADCC, I was pretty relieved, dude. The first couple of weeks, I was like, man, should I just pull out of ADCC now?
Wow.
Yeah, no, dude, 100%. I was like, dude,
because of your leg,
financially, everything, just the whole situation, the way just like
you were like, everybody doubts themselves at some point.
Yeah,
so you were like a bit in doubt at that time.
Yeah, there's another doubt that's starting to kick into my mind right now. The battery of the recorder is starting to blink that it's about to die.
Well, actually, how long has been going on?
36 minutes.
That's not too bad.
Yeah,
I mean, we've covered a couple of stuff and.
You guys are gonna get more updates on Saturday or Sunday.
So yeah, you guys, as soon as we're done competing, we eat all the food in the world.
We're gonna get some Texas barbecue.
Oh yeah, and then probably I don't know. We'll do a podcast the day after.
Dude, we're gonna have Ethan too. We're gonna have everybody. We're gonna have Mo Betty.
We're gonna have Mo.
Listen, next episode's gonna be longer and it's gonna be legendary. Now, just so we don't lose what we're doing now, I want to jump real quick to the. Well, actually, you have anything else you want to add?
Yeah, I was just about to say basically we're both coming back to Montreal after, right?
Yep.
For a little so we'll have more podcasts, more breakdowns coming up.
Yeah,
we have ideas for breakdowns.
Yeah. Keep you guys in the loop of, our progression, our struggles, what's working, what's not working, and we'll be as transparent as possible so you guys can relate.
Yeah, we're trying to like today the conversation we had, it's like about real issue we're having sometimes.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like, we talked about
about our Tinder struggles. That's for sure, man. Financial struggles.
Yeah, everything, and
health
if you guys
struggles.
If you guys have questions, like please get in touch. Like we'll probably answer it or we won't.
Listen, with a bit of experience, if there's anything we can do to help, you guys can always reach out on Reddit, Instagram, Leclerc BJJ.
Yeah.
You can hit me up on Oliver Taza, Facebook, Facebooky, Instagram, Taza Garami. We're gonna start off by thanking our sponsors.
Yes.
Mizu Studio, Valerio, I miss you. Home Run Gym, best open mat on Wednesdays. Check them out. Roll Forever, Betty, you legend. We can't thank you enough for everything. And a lot to come from Roll Forever. Yeah. Stay tuned.
Yeah, a lot of new stuff coming up. You might have seen some new gear dropping. Yeah. There's going to be more. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Betty, thank you for everything. Thank you for helping us out.
Yeah.
In the city and everywhere.
Everywhere. We got Scramble, the main store. We got Scramble Canada, Scramble Japan, Scramble Korea, Scramble this, Scramble that.
Scramble everywhere.
Just check them out, guys. They got some quality gear. They help out a lot too. They're super helpful, supportive. Yeah. And listen, I'm still wearing the sweatpants that I wore during ADCC camp. You know what that means? Quality. Durability. Guys, make sure to share, subscribe, let your teammates, your friends, your family, everybody, your sister, brother, dog, pet, everybody, let them know about this podcast. Spread the word so we can keep getting after it.
Yeah, exactly.
So we can blow up and, that
we'll see bigger and better.
Yeah, we'll see from there where it goes.
On that note.
Am I forgetting anything? Oh, Physiomentum, guys.
Yeah, for sure. I can't believe I almost didn't put them.
Guys, Physiomentum, they're expanding. Check them out. Super chill clinique. If you're in Montreal or somewhere in the area in Quebec, I'm about to sneeze. I'm gonna hold it in. Held it in.
All right, Physiomentum. Yeah. I'm gonna take off from here. Yeah, the best physio in Montreal, man. Yeah. They've been fixing us every time, and please go and see them. Guy, Tom, all the guys there.
Jeremy, everybody.
Yeah, everybody.
The whole crew.
Just you get the best treatment you can get in Montreal.
All right, 40 minutes. Mark, this thing is not dead. Guys, we love you.
Safe
in it.